Advanced search strategies, mining articles. Mining an article means using an article that you already have to help you find more sources. For this tutorial, I'm going to use an article that I already found, the Sleep Health and Human Capital Evidence from Daylight Saving Time. And it's easy enough to do this if you have it up still on the screen, but you can certainly do this even if you've already downloaded an article and have it saved and need to access it later. So there's a couple different things we can look for. One is as you read the article, presumably you have read the abstract and know that this is an article that could potentially help you. But as you're reading, you can look for things that might help you or link to things that you're interested in, your particular topic or issue. Okay, so you can see here that in this paragraph, in part of the introduction, is that there's a lot of discussion about sleep deprivation and things related to that, although they don't really necessarily connect to what I'm looking for with my topic and focus on daylight saving time. So looking through here, and I'm not quite seeing things, but if I come here, seeing that they're talking about daylight saving time in different studies. So this is actually really interesting because they show a bunch of different studies that link to daylight saving time and its effects, and that's kind of more along my interests. So things relating to crime rates, traffic accidents, energy demand, well-being, and here's more about sleep. So you can see that, holy moly, there's a lot of different things I can use here. So I can click on these, and the nice thing about looking at this in the database is that I can actually click on it, and it takes me to this article. So I can look at it here, or I can copy the information and search for it. Here I'm going to go to the library catalog. And the library search function is easy enough. You can do it like this. Oops, that's the wrong thing. That doesn't help me. Let me try this again. Copy that. And you can do this too with any kind of article that you found, even if you've taken the PDF and you can't easily click on a link. And there I go. I found the article and I can easily access the full text. Another thing you can do is search by citation. And I can type it here as well and then submit. And that will pull up the same thing. Okay. So here I found a bunch of different articles that allow me to expand on my topic and maybe provide more evidence or more information for me. Another thing I can do is to go down to the reference list. And here I can kind of look through and see if there is anything that might be of interest to me. And here I can see that Yvonne Harrison has several different articles that could be helpful for me. And because I'm still in the Elsevier database, I can actually go to the different spots where the article is available, whether Google Scholar or the PDF itself. You'll notice also that this is one particular author that appears twice, so this is an author that might be helpful for me. That brings us to the last aspect to look at, and that is to look at the authors themselves. So here, I'm going to click on Jen Lawrence, and I see that there's a couple different articles that this person has written, and these could be potentially helpful for me. I have to kind of explore and see. The other person, Nicholas Seibert, has some other things too. And again, I don't know yet if these are going to be relevant to my study. I have to kind of explore a little bit. But sometimes, as we saw with Yvonne Harrison down in the reference list, a particular scholar might do several different studies and articles about one particular topic. So it's really helpful to take a look and see what that author has done. And in fact, we will go back to our search by citation, and type in the author's last name here and the author's first name. Harrison's a common last name, so we want her first name as well, if we can. And let's see what gets pulled up. And we don't have anything here on her, but I do know that if I go back to Elsevier, there's probably a chance I can find some of her stuff as well. So again, mine your article looking at the authors, the reference list, and the in-text citations themselves to see what kinds of sources might help you further.